If there's one thing animals are good at, it's killing other animals, and one of the most sneaky, insidious, and effective means of delivering the death blow is via toxic chemical compounds. These 11 poisonous animals could easily kill a full-grown human being. Can you guess what animal is at spot number 1? Number 11. The hawksbill turtle. Unlike some of the other animals on this list, hawksbill turtles aren't exactly petite. Full-grown individuals weigh between 150 and 200 pounds, about as much as the average human. These turtles have a worldwide distribution, and populations in Southeast Asia occasionally gorge themselves on toxic algae, meaning that any humans who eat their meat are liable to come down with a bad case of marine turtle poisoning. Symptoms include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and other intestinal maladies. Number 10. The blue-ringed octopus. If the phrase silent but deadly applies to any animal, it's the blue-ringed octopus of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. This modestly sized cephalopod delivers an almost painless bite when agitated, the venom of which can paralyze and kill an adult human in only a few minutes. Number 9. The hooded pitahui. One doesn't often think of birds as poisonous, much less venomous, but nature always seems to find a way. The hooded pitahui of New Guinea harbors a neurotoxin called homobatrachtin toxin in its skin and feathers, which only causes slight numbness and tingling in humans, but can be much more harmful to smaller animals. Apparently, the pitahui derives this poison from its diet of beetles, which are also the source of toxins secreted by poisoned dart frogs. Number 8. The marble cone snail. If you've never had the occasion to use the phrase predatory sea snail, then you clearly don't know enough about the breadth and diversity of marine life that can kill you with one bite. The marbled cone snail immobilizes its prey with a toxic venom that can easily exterminate a careless human. How, you may ask, does this mollusk deliver its poison? Well, intense muscular contractions fire a harpoon-shaped tooth into the prey's skin, at which point the snail retracts its tooth and eats its paralyzed victim at leisure. Number 7. The platypus. Granted, death by platypus is a very rare phenomenon, though it does make for a compelling obituary headline. The fact is, though, that there are vanishingly few venomous mammals, and the platypus makes this list thanks to the poison-laden spurs males use to battle each other during mating season. Very occasionally, platypus attacks can be fatal to small pets, but humans are unlikely to experience anything more than extreme pain and an inclination to tell the same dinner table story for the next 30 or 40 years. Number 6. Sea wasp. Box jellyfish, which possess boxy rather than round bells, are by far the most dangerous invertebrates in the world, and the sea wasp is by far the most dangerous box jelly. Their tentacles are covered with cnidocyte cells that literally explode on contact and deliver venom to the intruder's skin. Most humans who come in contact with sea wasps merely experience excruciating pain, but a close encounter with a large specimen can result in death in under 5 minutes. Over the past century, there have been about 100 sea wasp fatalities in Australia alone. Number 5. The Maricopa harvester ant. When discussing venomous insects, it's important to maintain a sense of perspective. The honeybee is technically venomous, but you need to get stung about 10,000 times all at once to kick the bucket. The Maricopa harvester ant is an order of magnitude more dangerous. You need to sustain only about 300 bites from this Arizonan pest to pay a premature visit to the pearly gates, which is well within the realm of possibility for unwary tourists. Fortunately, it's almost impossible to inadvertently flatten a Maricopa colony. These ants have been known to build nests 30 feet in diameter and 6 feet tall. Number 4. The stonefish. If you're the kind of person who cringes at the thought of stepping on misplaced Legos, you're not going to be happy about the stonefish. True to its name, this Southern Pacific fish looks uncannily like a rock or piece of coral, a form of camouflage meant to protect it from predators, and it's easily stepped on by careless beachgoers, at which point it delivers a potent toxin to the underside of the offender's feet. In Australia, the authorities maintain adequate supplies of stonefish antivenom, so it's unlikely you'll be killed by this fish, but you may still spend the rest of your life tromping around in a pair of LL Bean boots. Number 3. The inland taipan. It's a good thing the inland taipan has such a gentle disposition. The venom of this Australian snake is the most powerful in the reptile kingdom, a single bite containing enough chemicals to kill 100 full-grown humans. For the record, the inland taipan's venom is composed of a rich stew of neurotoxins, hemotoxins, myotoxins, and nephrotoxins, which basically means it can dissolve your blood, brain, muscles, and kidneys before you hit the ground. Fortunately, the inland taipan rarely comes into contact with human beings. Number 2. The Brazilian wandering spider. If you happen to be an arachnophobe, there's good news and bad news about the Brazilian wandering spider. The good news is that that this creepy crawly lives in tropical South America, doesn't necessarily deliver a full dose of venom when it bites, and rarely attacks humans. Even better, an effective anti-venom, if delivered quickly, makes fatalities very rare. The bad news is that the Brazilian wandering spider secretes a potent neurotoxin that slowly paralyzes and strangulates its victims even in microscopic doses. You can decide for yourself if this is good news or bad news. Human males bitten by Brazilian wandering spiders often experience painful erections. Number 1. The golden dart frog. Found only in the dense rainforests of western Colombia, the golden dart frog secretes enough glistening poison from its skin to kill 10 to 20 humans. So imagine the results when this tiny amphibian is gobbled up by a small, furry, unsuspecting mammal. Interestingly enough, the golden dart frog derives its poison from its diet of indigenous ants and beetles. Specimens raised in captivity and fed on fruit flies and other common insects are completely harmless. Definitely, the animal kingdom is still full of mysteries and surprises. Tell us in the comments section which of these surprised you the most. We upload new videos every week, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel.